Hi, welcome back to Modern Daze. We're on episode 8 now, and we're going to dive straight into the question, which this week is, tell me about a time that your character nearly died. I'm actually going to ask who feels more confident to go first. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first, why not? Get out of the
go
way.
on. Go on then, Tom.
Surely Ian's got a sort of 4-page written essay as normal.
He probably does.
It's
Absolutely.
not 4 pages.
It's 3.5. Go on, Tom.
There's 2 times that Raphy nearly died. The first time was Freshers Week at university because he's just got terrible. And then the second time was on the trip to Cancun, where he ended up going into the jungle on a guided trip and ended up climbing up an old ziggurat with a guide, and things happened where he got awakened to the days.
And yes, he very much did nearly, if not did die, technically.
Technically, he died for the briefest of times.
Oh, everybody dies a few times.
Yeah.
Some are still dead.
Yeah. I was about to say, some never recovered.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for Ken. Yeah.
Okay, go on then, Ian.
Okay, so
Sorry.
yeah, hi. I'm Ian. I'm playing Darrell Knight, the Blaze Singer. Darrell led a cursed or maybe charmed early life in the summer court of Queen Anya of House Monroe. Cursed by how many deadly accidents befell him, but charmed in how he skated through them unscathed. He started having suspicions that they were not accidents. These were confirmed when he was 12. His mother visited him while he bathed, and with a cruel smile pushed his head under the water and held him there. As he lost consciousness, he heard raised voices screaming at one another. The next he remembered, he was coming to with Sir Francis Huntley, the summer night, frantically attempting to revive him. His mother never spoke another word to him after that day and pointedly left any room he entered.
I can't wait until you all meet her. Awesome. Let's go, Ken.
Apart from the obvious one, which we won't go into, when Liam was a boy, he used to love swimming and got a bit carried away in a local pool and almost stream kind of river. The current took him away and he almost drowned.
Oh, that was an interesting one. I like that. Ben.
So I think Hendrix has nearly died on numerous occasions.
Well,
He's a fly by the seat of his furry pants kind of dog. But I think the time he came closest to death was probably during one of his cases as a private investigator. The case of the missing Easter eggs, when he was mysteriously poisoned by a massive dose of chocolate and had to have his stomach pumped and received mouth-to-mouth from a goblin medic named Doofer.
Yes. I love these.
Jesus.
Surprisingly poisoned.
Surprisingly.
brilliant.
Did you solve the crime of the missing
No,
Easter eggs?
It remains a mystery, I'm afraid.
True mystery.
Were they
So,
missing because Hendrix had eaten them?
Yeah, well, obviously.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
really?
Oh,
You ruined it.
Oh, sorry. Was I being slow on the uptake there?
Kyle, for the love of God, save us.
I don't think I can follow that, to be honest.
No,
but,
you can't.
I am Kyle. I play Cadman, Paladin. One times Cadman nearly died. It was probably one of those first visits to Canterbury and discovering alcohol. Through a dare and lots of inebriation, he climbed to the top of the building and then fell off it. Luckily, he remembered near the ground that he could fly. And just came off with a lot of bruises.
Yeah.
I love that. You could say that it was a stroke of luck.
Yes.
Andy.
Hi, I'm Andy. I play Baron, another Paladin. So there.
Ranger.
I thought it was a cleric. Was it?
Cleric,
Yeah. So there are, like some others, there are numerous occasions where Baron has nearly died, but one of the most memorable to him, and bear in mind we've established he has memory issues, was being hunted by the Gestapo during World War II.
Ooh.
The shots
Interesting.
firing overhead.
Hmm.
Excellent. Let's do a quick recap before we dive back into the combat that we're halfway through. So previously we had finished the scene with Andy and Beren. Beren being the vessel somewhat for his friend that he carries with him, whilst this friend and Andy had a little chat. Beren was left a little bit worse for wear, but managed to get to the manor regardless. Darrell had a chat with Val Black, I believe,
Yep.
on the phone. Everybody prepared themselves. Just as a side note, just because I wasn't feeling particularly well last week and I'd forgotten a fair bit of stuff. Super not massively important, but just the information that Val Black told you. She does explain that there's a lot of overgrown areas, like it's very hard to travel certain places. There's certain paths, but obviously they are made by these wandering undead groups, and so they found that it was sometimes easier to cut through your own way, so to take cutting items with you. So if you've got some sort of like machete or panga or something like that to take with you, you can have got those very easily from what you guys have got. If you want to use weapons that already pre-existing, that's also good as well, and you could have got that, not a problem. If you wish to use one of these items for cutting through the thing as a weapon, it will be 1d4 plus your strength modifier. So not a great weapon, but good for cutting through the undergrowth. She also explains that the as a curious note, doesn't seem to affect anything. The moon is always full on in this place, and it's always red every night. So it seems that obviously they didn't stick around for longer than those 3 days, which is when the full moon is on in the normal realm showing anyway, because that's the opening of the portal. But it showed no sign of waxing or waning or anything like that in any stage. It just seems to be full all the time. And that I think I did actually mention that she says that the plant life there is a bit aggressive there as well. So it's not just
I
the
think we
undead
gathered
you're
that.
dealing with.
I think we gathered that already.
Yeah, the plant life is definitely a little bit crazy.
But it's all right. We've got a druid with us, so he can control.
Oh
the
yeah,
plant.
absolutely. A druid, a cleric, no paladins in this party. You all made your way to the Skerries, where you took a short boat ride. Well, sorry, you took a short boat ride from the North Wales area. I'm gonna get loads of hate for not knowing where that is. To the Skerries, where you were taken by a guide who seemingly wasn't part of the days, just assumed you were part of an expedition group paid by a wealthy person that just decided that they were going to send you out there for whatever reason she didn't seem to be that bothered by, and she left you at the mouth of this cave in where you met the stranger. You gave him your offerings. He opened the portal, and you stepped through into daylight on the other side. So it seems like things are a little bit reversed here. It's the middle of the night back on the mundane realm. It is now seems to be the middle of the day-ish here in Caer Sidi. As you stepped out of the portal, there were already sentries of these undead people. They seem to be a little bit smarter than your average roaming zombie. They move faster. They move quite fast, actually, and move in quite quickly. But they don't seem to be making any sort of noise, at least not vocally. obviously you can still hear the rustle of cloth or armor in some cases, perhaps very rusted but still usable. These undead are in various states of decay, but not heavy decay. Nothing like you're seeing bits of bone or anything like that. You're not seeing animated half skeleton people. It is very much whole people still, but they are very much dead. Is there any questions before we dive back in? We all good?
Yeah.
We're all good.
Yep.
We're all good.
In that case, we're going to start with Liam. We're at the
Oh
top
yeah,
of the
cool.
round.
Top of the round.
Top of the round.
This is something I really haven't bothered reading my character sheet much. I just noticed this the other. I'm going to use bonus action to cast ensnaring strike on the big baddie that is
That'll be
fighting
this
me.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have done it last round and hopefully
That's
stopped
absolutely
him
fair.
moving. So he's got a has to make. So that works. I think I don't think I have to do anything to do it, and then we have to make. Then I'll try to hit him.
Is instant snaring strike part of your attack, or
It's a bonus action. It's a spell. The next time, shall I? How do I get it? How do I show it? Display in VTT. There you go.
yeah, there you go. That should be. Next time you hit a creature with a weapon, so it becomes part of your weapon attack. I understand. So you're casting it.
It's every time. Yeah. So read it. So the next time it's concentration. The next time I hit, I roll and then it must make a strength save. Then if it fails, it becomes restrained.
Yeah.
And then it takes 1d6 at the start of each of its turns if it's restrained.
Yes. So you've got to hit it first. So
Yes. Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. So essentially, what you're doing, you're weaving this magic, and it's appearing. I'm assuming on your bow, if that's what you're using.
Yeah.
Because you can shoot at short range.
Short at point blank. Yeah.
Point blank. So
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to try and shoot the fucker.
do it. A 17 for some reason hits. Just seeing the AC on this guy.
Okay,
Ridiculous.
so that means he has to make a strength saving
throw.
throw DC 15.
Okay. That's a 10. He's got a +7 in his strength saving throw, and he rolled a 3.
Nice.
so
So he's now restrained.
Yep.
Which means, so I'll do my damage on that first.
Let me get the restrained condition up, because it does mean something.
Yeah, I'll do the damage first. And he still has the Slayer's Prey on him, which does another D6. I like it that you can click the buttons in it.
Yeah, it's
so
nice.
That's the
Nice
first
and
attack.
simple.
Yeah, and the second attack is now at advantage because he's
restrained. Yes.
restrained.
So his speed becomes 0.
Yeah. His
attack
attacks
rolls
are at
become
disadvantage.
Yes, he has. Oh yes, no, you are right. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. His rolls are disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Cool.
Yep.
Obviously,
So,
it won't affect spells, but any attacks. That,
advantage is Alt.
Yes. No, Shift. Sorry.
Shift.
Yeah.
Shift.
Sorry.
That doesn't do advantage. You sure it's Shift and not Alt?
It should come up with a little plus sign when you do it. If not, it may be that I'm making it up.
I'll roll another one anyway just to see. Oh,
Just do the damage again. Sorry, roll twice. Sorry, I knew what I meant. So yeah, take the higher one.
Yeah, which both hit anyway. So and it's not a crit. So it's damage and.
So did you do the extra damage of the
Slayer's Prey the first time? Yeah.
Not Slayer's Prey.
That's on its turn.
Oh, the spell. No, I didn't. No, that's on its turn. That's on the start of its turn.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Every round, it lasts. Its concentration lasts for up to a minute, I think.
Is Slayer's Prey concentration?
Slayer's Prey, no. Hunter's Mark's concentration. Slayer's Prey is just the.
It's just an ability.
It's the ranger ability.
I understand. Okay. Yeah.
I don't.
Is
Well, one of
is
us
Slayer's
has to.
Prey every attack or just one? Oh, it's every attack, is it?
No, you're right. It's the first time you hit a target each round.
So that's
Okay,
just
well,
50,
that's
just 15.
Just 15 on this one, yeah.
Just another
Uh,
15.
Just another 15. I'm sure he has resistances. What's going on?
And that's me
Nope.
done.
You're doing +8 damage. Jesus.
Yeah, it's Dex plus proficiency, isn't it?
Not for
No,
damage,
it's
it's
not.
not.
Sorry, yeah.
Dex plus
Plus-
the +2 from his bow as well.
From the bow. That'll be it. That's the Dex is a lot then. But
No, because he got you don't
And-
get Archer or something. It's a
Yes,
fighting style.
there
gives you
is
another
the,
plus
the
But that
two.
fighting
gives a
style
bon-
gives you +2. There you
That's
go.
+2 to hit, though, not +2
Yeah.
damage.
No. Archery's no. You're right. +2 to hit.
I don't know. It works.
Yeah.
It works it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out
Have
afterwards.
a check between sessions.
Yeah. I'm not gonna thingy it now, so I am gonna have to do some maths, which is hurting my brain.
Ken's
34.
probably cheating, though, as usual.
I've
yeah,
hacked D&D Beyond. Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
you
clearly.
did it to Ben's last week, so oh, this guy is dead, so let's take him off. And it's these guys go, yeah. Let's actually take him off my tabs because, like a normal person, I delete tabs I don't actually want open. Are you hearing this, Andy?
Mm.
Mm.
I closed about 20 tabs earlier on.
So you've still got
Can't,
100
he
tabs.
doesn't understand, B. He doesn't
He
understand.
doesn't understand. Okay, everyone. Right? Did anybody save on a check? A Constitution saving throw last time? I can't remember.
I
The
got
only-
that 20.
The only two that failed, everyone did it, except possibly Hendrix, because he's out the way. I'm not sure if Hendrix did. But
Okay.
the two that failed
did.
were
Make one.
you did or didn't make one.
I didn't make a roll.
No. So I think so. Darrell and Beren have both failed. So we're both poisoned.
Okay. Yes.
And then but I think Cadman, Liam, and Raphy have all passed.
I didn't make one because I didn't need to because I'm not breathing.
Yeah.
That was it.
Actually, this it's not a if you save it doesn't get affected again. So everybody make me another con saving throw.
You said because I rolled a nat 20 that I didn't have to.
Yes, I think that was actually for a different thing.
Oh.
I think it was for a different thing because there's two things I got going on.
Just
Okay.
bear in
Sure,
mind.
something's going on.
Fine.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind that Raphy, basically, right.
Let's poison. Oh gosh.
Now, hang on a sec. So, Cadman's giving a bonus to +4 to Raphy, Darrell, and Liam. Does Beren, as he's a paladin, does he get that bonus as well?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, you can gain it from another paladin. That's
Okay,
absolutely fine.
so does
you're
that mean
gonna need, like,
Cadman-
one more?
Does Cadman get my +3 bonus then?
Yes.
I get my +4, so
I was about to say you will
Yeah,
get
you do yourself.
you get your own.
I
bonus.
don't stack.
It
Only
gets
the highest bonus.
it's automatically
Yes.
worked out though for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to be careful. So yeah. Okay, got it.
So you're the
you just need to add
if
+1
you're
if you're within
yeah I was about to
my
say
range.
you only need to add +1 if
Yeah,
you're next to.
Yeah. Do I? Okay. Does the poison condition I was under disappear?
No, I believe it's. Hang on, let me just read it.
Yeah.
The
your
plague
time.
spreader.
Don't worry, I'm poisoned again.
Wait, hang on, because it's quite a low. Yeah, you are. Oh no.
So it's one that just lasts around, and you have to make it each round, is it?
No, it's just whenever you start in within 30-foot radius.
Oh, okay.
Guys, yeah.
Right.
And I get.
Okay.
So I
At
get
the
another.
start of your
So
go.
on its
Alright.
it's part of a thing. It releases it.
It farts basically.
It basically
Yeah.
it farts. Yeah.
So is there some sort of noxious vapor? Is there no?
Yes. So what you're suddenly, that is a good point. These things are all around you, and as they're fighting, these spores are sort of like flaking away from their skin.
Oh wow.
And it's just like entering the air, and it makes it a little bit hazy, and the smell is like truly the worst thing you've ever smelled. It's
So these
horrible.
spores, are they? Can we see them on their skin before they fall off, or are they?
It's cinematic, I suppose. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
like dust. That's
Right.
just yeah.
I do have a
Got you.
question though. Because Liam, you said that Liam doesn't have to make the save because he doesn't breathe.
Because he doesn't breathe. Yeah.
Does that mean that he's also immune to things like cloud kill?
I think that's because
Cloud
it's
kill does damage, doesn't it? It's acidic or something. It's a magical effect, so I don't think that.
We'll
I'll
have
be
to
immune-
clarify.
It would be different stuff. Would be different things, wouldn't it? Poison gas wouldn't work, but
It says toxic gas. So specifically on this, and it's not a spell; it's an effect.
Right.
So
I think
I
cloud
think
kill
for
would probably work.
a spell is it's going to be
Yeah.
different because it's magic and it kind of bypasses that, unless of course in the spell it says things that don't need to breathe, because some of them do say that.
Some of them do say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think cloud kill would work.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
surprisingly, cloud kill just says poisonous green fog.
Oh, maybe not then.
so maybe not.
Maybe not then.
Just for future reference.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
if
Well,
you
I'll make a
drop
ruling
fireball
on that.
inside it,
I'm going to say for the moment.
You're
We'll
going to think about it until it becomes
Yeah.
relevant.
attack it. Think about worry about it when
That's
it
it,
becomes
basically.
irrelevant.
And as soon as I make a decision on it, if somebody doesn't mind updating the home rules thing, which obviously everyone should have access to, the thing, just saying
I'm sure I have.
Liam
Yep.
is immune to the gas because of not breathing, unless it's magical, something like that. Whilst I'm doing this,
For some reason, I think that's a job for Ken. I don't know.
yeah.
Okay.
weirdly.
Ken will take that role when.
Raphy, you succeed. You poison damage on a half as much on a successful. Okay. So Raphy, you take 7 points of poison damage. Baron, you take 15. Cadman,
I
you
didn't-
take 7.
We didn't take damage last time.
No.
I forgot to roll last time.
Oh, well.
So
Okay.
you got away with it.
We got lucky. Yeah.
So you're
Yes.
poisoned and take damage.
Yes,
Oh,
you take damage. If you fail, you are poisoned. Obviously, the only person that's failed this time seems to be.
What?
Darren hasn't rolled.
Darrell hasn't rolled yet.
Darrell, yeah.
I'm just about to say,
This isn't a spell, is it?
take one off of
No,
this.
this is a natural effect.
Take 1 off of it, yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hang on. Just because no. It's all good. The dog's okay. The dog and the owl are fine.
That was 7
You got away
damage
with it.
for
So
Good job,
7
the owl's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
The owl takes 2 to 6 damage.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, the owl takes 1 point damage.
This is a very low con save, and Baron just managed to just do it.
Has Ben rolled? Oh, Ben's not in
He's
it, is
too
he?
far away.
Yeah.
You there, Ben?
I'm here.
Okay. Just making sure you're
Yeah,
okay.
but I'm
Just
not aware.
Andy's. You've given Andy your crap rolls.
Yay!
So these two
You're
are,
welcome.
I think, to be honest, they're gonna try and take out the one that's easier to get to for these two. So they're both gonna go for Liam. I'm very sorry.
Outrageous.
Outrageous.
Don't forget
because-
you've got a shield of faith on.
Yes, you do have Shazam.
Ooh,
So
yes, I
you're-
had forgotten.
That's an
There
extra
you go.
2 to your AC.
It's
There
two
we
to
go.
yes,
It is shift. It worked for me. So does a 15 hit you?
No.
Well, fuck. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Yes, cool. You take 6 bludgeoning damage and 9 necrotic damage as these things, as one of them slices into you, and the other one is going to attack you. Sorry, it's
no.
bludgeoning damage. So they've got like, I'm gonna say like maces.
Is that done it? Why isn't it updated? Do I have to update it in?
You might need to. You shouldn't need to, but you might have to.
Oh no, there we go. That's right. I just have to click off it.
Then does 10 doesn't hit you, but a 24 does.
Yeah, I reckon.
So 4 bludgeoning damage and 10 necrotic. So that's these two have gone now. This one's going to go for Cadman. So and it's just straight attacks.
We're not seeing it on the map, Bea, if you're pinging people, so you might be on the wrong layer.
I was on the wrong layer. Yep. So this one is attacking now. Does a 17 hit?
No.
It does well, 14 doesn't hit either. This guy is just wailing against a wall. Just nothing's landing. Well, I think it's landing. He just can't break this stony skin.
No,
Yeah.
it's a woolly. He's wearing a woolly jumper.
Yeah, he's totally wearing a woolly jumper and a hat and a fluffy hat. This one's gonna go for. It's gonna move round. I think it's gonna go here. Still gonna attack Baron, but it's just moved itself slightly. And that's the wrong person. Let's try this. Does a 13 hit Baron?
No,
Probably not.
blocked.
But a 24 does.
Just.
I'm assuming. That is 7 bludgeoning damage and 11 necrotic. These weapons have a sort of like. I think I'm gonna describe it as, because they're this stuff that's sort of like radiating from them is necrotic. Every like hit and wound that they're doing to you, it seeps into that wound as soon as they're doing it. That's what's causing the necrotic damage, I think.
The necrotic, the damage types don't make any difference unless you've got resistance or vulnerability to that type. Does it?
Yeah,
they're more flavour, aren't they?
Yeah, but someone like Cadman, and I think actually Baron, have potentially resistance to necrotic, which means they'll take half damage from.
I don't believe I've got that.
No, sorry, I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah,
yes,
Rangers don't
right.
get it, Andy.
Cleric.
I thought it was a cleric. Yeah, Jesus. Gotta keep it.
He's got Hunter's Mark.
I'm not a cleric of Jesus.
Okay, Raphy, you go.
Seeing how ineffective he was last time, he's going to mutter under his breath something as he steps forward, and you see the Aztec warrior come up, this time with a long spear and a shield.
Yep, we're gonna
all glowing. And as he does so, can the 3 nearest him, so this one, that one, and that one, all make me a dex save, please.
Yeah.
As I lash out with all of them.
Or die. Oh God.
Hopeful.
So, as a note, not Aztec, Mayan.
Okay.
There is a distinct difference.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mayan.
Don't upset the internet.
Don't upset me. Okay, I believe all of them fail. I am the internet. I am. I am Google food.
Oh, Ben.
All of them fail, yeah?
I believe so. What's your
17.
Yeah, they all fail. It was a 12, a 9, and a 2.
Okay. So they can all take 8 points of damage.
Not a messiah. What is that? Radiant
force.
Force.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my bonus action.
So that's 8. Yep.
Okay. And then I have 10-foot reach. Okay. This one.
2 seconds whilst I do maths. My brain's not working. This one you said.
Yep, that one.
Yep.
Okay, he's gonna stab.
Stab.
No, I need to actually do the attack roll. Where's the actions?
Have you got your astral form up?
Yes, it's the full astral form.
Okay.
Okay. So that's Steve from doing an attack. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
7 points damage.
Yep.
And do you know what? I'll do the. Is he still standing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm also going to do the extra damage on that one. So it's an additional 3.
Yep.
Okay. And then. Yeah, that was harrying. So I'll attack that one again.
Yep.
11.
That
11 doesn't hit, I don't think.
does it.
It does hit. Oh, blimey.
Yeah. I put their speed up, but not their dex for some reason. So they are AC 10. So that's how they are now.
Yep, and that's 6 points of damage, please.
He's looking real hurt.
Jesus.
Just holding on by a thread. Yeah, so your spectral claws, isn't it?
No, this is the spear. So
oh yes.
Because the text says arms.
You can flavour it how you
I'm flavouring
wish.
it as weapons.
Yeah. So the spectral spear comes out and jabs these things. Well, this specific zombie, I should say.
Damn it, I should have moved there. Doesn't matter.
Undead. No problems. Many times, and obviously opening up these cuts and wounds in it. It's just pouring this black red blood that's like already congealed and just barely dripping down the face. Horrible. Is that your go, Raphy?
Yep, that's it.
Cadman, it is your go.
I think I'm going to hit 2. I'm going to try and protect Liam by hitting that one first.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, that might hit.
Nice.
Which
one were you hitting?
19.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's dead. It's dead. Oh god, why can't I? There we go. And I keep clicking the wrong button. There we go. That one.
And I'll smack
dies to
the
death.
other one next to me. See if I can do that again.
This one. Stop doing that! Oh my god! Cadman just goes mad. This, what do you look like again? Is a fisherman?
Yeah.
Yeah. A
Smacking him with his
tourist
tackle
pretending
box.
dressed like a fisherman.
Just whacking this tackle box around. Bruh.
That's got to be a euphemism.
So that is a euphemism. Waving his tackle around, right?
Waving his tackle
13.
box around.
Sure.
25.
25. Okay. So that's there we go. No, that's not it. I can't math. That's it. Yes, takes a lot of damage. Looks a bit shocked. Is that your go? Have you got anything else you can do?
Bonus action?
Yeah, I can't really. No bonus actions that actually are worthwhile.
Quick question, just because you took a little bit of damage, didn't you? The poison thing. Can you just make me a concentration check for your Shield of Faith? Apologies. It's going to be. I think it just has to be a 10 because the damage was 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
See if I've done that right.
It did not. So the Shield of Faith is.
I do have advantage.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Another knock.
I was trying to do the shifting. To get it
I thought that was going to be another one. That would have been really funny. I think that's probably the only way that you would have failed that. So
yeah,
if you would have got 1, so yeah, no, you've succeeded. Shield of Faith is still up. You're still concentrating. And that's your go. Yeah.
Yeah. Which button is it to do the advantage?
It's shift. It worked for me. So
it didn't work for me.
no, sorry.
Never mind.
Baron.
I'm going to move to here.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
So because I'm disadvantaged because I'm poisoned.
Yeah.
But I'm advantaged because I'm flanking.
Yes. So it's just a straight.
So a straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously that puts Darrell in the same position as well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
Which is
hit.
a bit handy.
Sorry.
Which is going to be handy later. So,
Okay. And
With
I'm.
his double, triple overhead advantage.
Oh god.
Well,
Yeah.
triple advantage. We'll take away advantage because I'm.
Right. I'm going to hit him with my sword with Stormblade.
Yep, that hits.
That's hit. So if I click that.
Nice. So it's 10 plus 8, yeah?
Yeah.
Because that's 8 from the.
Yes.
Blimey.
18 points damage.
Yep.
And then
Take a
I
chunk out of him.
hit him a second time.
That also hits.
No, I'm toying with putting Divine Smite in, but I think I'm going to save the spell slots. And that's another 15 points damage.
That's another 15. Brilliant. Yeah. Hack another slice out of this guy. Part of his arm, like, comes away in a chunk, and a bit of chainmail comes with it. Yeah, it's a bad smell. It's all bad. None of it's good. And it feels weird, this battle taking place and not having those sort of verbal responses from an enemy that you're attacking of being wounded or anything like that. It's a weird, odd, creepy silence.
It's off-putting, isn't it?
It's very off-putting. Hendrix. Oh, sorry, Baron, was that Andy? Is that everything? Baron?
I don't think I'm going to use a bonus action. No, I'm finished. Thank you.
Okay. Hendrix, 'tis your go.
I thank you kindly. Okay. I'm going to try and shoot the leader dude.
Yep. So that's this guy over here.
Yep.
That does hit. Yep.
That counts as sneak attack, no?
Yes, because you've got an ally within 5 foot. So, that's 40 if it was a crit. Yeah. So it's just, I say just
a 21.
Just 21. Do you want to roll your?
You need the base damage as well. That's
Yeah,
just
you need the
sneak-
base damage. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it.
Okay.
Yeah, so the normal blades attack. You can also, on your attack where it says 25, underneath it says psychic blades attack. If you hover over it, it turns red for a bit. You can click that and it will automatically work out the damage for you. For some reason, some of them are like pink and some of them aren't. But if you just click the name, it will do it for you. So that's 5 psychic damage with 21 sneak attack damage, which is all psychic because it works off of that. For 26 points.
Is that right? Should it be 1d6 for that psychic blades? I thought it was more than that.
I think it's missing. Is it a spell or is it a?
An ability thing.
No, because it's a 1d6 plus 4. But obviously you rolled a 1 on your 1d6 plus 4.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's adding your dex bonus to it, to damage, as normal.
Okay.
Obviously,
fun.
you have an offhand attack. You have a bonus action attack.
Yes.
An off paw.
An off paw attack.
He's got 4 paws. Can he get 3 off paws?
No. Absolutely not.
He's got a tail. Does he get a tail attack?
Oh yeah.
He's not a Pokemon. Also, that doesn't hit. That's sad. But these, I mean, the first one definitely took a big old chunk out of him, and he looks pretty miffed about it. Is that everything? Obviously, unless you're going to move.
I
think that's the only thing you can do.
it won't count, but can I roll that again? Because that's 2 ones. Because the first roll I made.
Oh, you want to make sure it's working?
Yeah, not just rolling ones.
Yeah. Go for it.
Roll
anything. Yeah, no, it's
that's
working.
fine.
You were just really unlucky.
Unlucky
You're just being Ben.
Yeah.
Even the internet knows.
I think you're balancing out my double crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, god damn it. Kyle taking all the luck. Okay. It's now our friends go. Realizing it didn't quite work with Liam.
Can he take 1d? Can I do the ensnaring
Oh
strike
yes,
damage
yes you
to start his
can.
round?
Just do a 1d6.
Yeah.
It does damage.
Oh,
can't-
chip, chip,
and
chip,
he
chip,
actually-
chip, 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 chip.
I've just realised I can't move him, so actually what I wanted to do doesn't work.
That means he's going to have to hit me
I-
again, doesn't it?
Though,
I should have done a 5.
hang on just for a
action.
moment.
Oh,
He
never mind.
does. You do start seeing after that this vines that have come out of the ground to grapple and ensnare him have sort of dug in as he goes to move. He kind of shrugs like himself, although he's not out of the restraints. You do see that he's starting to gain some vitality back, only a little bit, but obviously there's he's making some. Oh wait,
It can use his action to make a strength check against a DC to break free if it wants.
Yeah, DC 15 it says on screen.
Yeah.
As its action, if it.
Yeah, as his action. That's the problem, I think. He will. I think he's going to cast a spell as a bonus action. He starts waving his sword in a certain way through the air of this necrotic dust swirling around it. You can see the motes of magic moving it, and he goes to make a couple of attacks towards Liam because that's all he can do. Well, a 10 won't hit. Bruh.
I should have moved back, shouldn't I?
An 11 doesn't hit. So
I knew that.
he does seem to hold the concentration on this weapon attack though. On this spell.
Okay.
So and he used his thing already. Balls. Okay. It is Darrell's go.
Righto.
They're all dead.
He's not poisoned anymore. We've now there's a symbol on him. So
Oh, he's not.
no. He's going to use Booming Blade on the guy in front of him.
Okay.
Which one is it? It's the first one. So that's 19 hits, I assume.
Yeah, that hits.
Uh,
So that's 11 plus 9, is that right?
no, it's a
Or-
plus the 4. If he
Plus the
moves,
4.
he takes a 9.
Gotcha. So 15.
And then he's going to just hit him with Summer's Song.
Yep, go for it.
Ooh.
Another crit. Nice.
That face.
Ridiculous.
Look at Beast face. Oh, no.
So mad. So that's. Do you get the booming blade on that one as well, or is it just
No,
the first?
it's only the first one.
Okay, so that's 12. So that's that. Okay. Is that your go?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Liam, it is back round to you again.
Yeah. I'm going to move back to here, I think.
Okie dokie.
And
Going to try and take a swipe at you. Because obviously he's not paralysed.
yeah,
Okay.
Is that disadvantage? Don't forget,
Uh,
because of the restraint condition.
yes, you are correct.
Restraint does give you disadvantage, does it?
Yes, restrained.
Oh no, it's
attack
what's the other-
rolls are disadvantage. Yeah,
Grappled.
Yeah, it's grappled. Sorry,
grappled.
that's
Yeah,
another-
I know.
that's,
So-
I forgot about moving out of people's way. You don't get a 5-foot step in
Nope.
this, do you?
Gauge. For
You
action.
get disengage action.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
But it takes your action. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
takes your action, doesn't it? I'll may as well. I'm going to stay there. Actually, then, and shoot. These are quite weak, aren't they? These ones. I'm going to shoot this one. I think.
Go for it.
Shoot that one. That one's. Shoot him once and see what happens.
Yeah, no worries.
Uh,
Make your attack.
well, I've got actually, I've got advantage on the other one, haven't I?
Yes.
You have advantage on the big bad. Yes,
Yeah.
I say big bad. The one in this group anyway.
Okay, hit that one with advantage, get more chance of hitting, or hit the other small one and possibly kill it, stop it attacking me.
Mhm.
Decisions.
Decisions. I'll go again against the big bad, actually.
Go for it.
I'll change my mind again in a minute. And I'm going to try holding alt down this time, see whether it does it with advantage. No, didn't.
I'm sure it's shift, but it
Well,
might be
I
that
tried
it's-
shift.
Yeah.
It does say, and that's. I just do that again there. So, yeah, that's a hit with the first attack because that's the advantage. Yeah.
No, for some reason you rolled the damage on the first one. I mean, it
Oh.
hits anyway, but just roll another
Oh,
attack
I clicked the
Yeah.
wrong button. I clicked the wrong button.
just in case you get that nat 20.
completely.
You didn't, but it's still fucking high.
One off.
Yeah.
So we'll keep the damage for the first one.
You want to keep 11? Yep, cool.
Well, that's what I rolled. So,
Absolutely.
It's what I rolled.
11.
and then the Slayer's Prey from the first attack is that, and I'll hit it again.
Do it.
I'll try to hit it again. But let's try shift. So I'll hold shift down. Oh, it has actually. Maybe I clicked it too early. It has actually changed to a green plus now.
Yeah. I find that sometimes you have to hover over it.
There you
So
go.
30 hits, definitely.
Can I do advantage on the damage as well?
No. You're doing enough damage.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah, he does not look impressed.
God, is that all he's done? Jesus, how many hit points has that fucking thing got?
He's
A lot.
a big bad. Not really. He's a
small big bad.
He's a small big bad, mini monster. I've got
Mini
to make
boss.
2 wisdom saving throws. Hang on 2 seconds for his concentration. The spell that he seems to have going on his weapon fizzles out with one of your second attack. So he's lost that spell, whatever it was, and he seems pissed about it. Is that your go?
Yeah, I've got some bonus actions, but they're just the Slayer's Prey and the spell that I've already got up, so I haven't got any other bonus actions.
Wunderbar.
Well, I could magically become invisible.
Just to piss people off.
And the other one I'm holding back for the moment.
Okay, right. This one is gonna go for Darrell because it's there. They don't do this spore thing this time.
Oh no.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
Just though we don't trust you, Bea.
worse.
Does a 23 hit?
Oh yes, that's
Nice. You take 9 bludgeoning damage and 3 necrotic damage. Oh, it would help if I. And does an 18 hit?
Nope.
Nope.
Need 21.
Need a 21. Jesus Christ. You're all so
I'm
bloody
not.
thingy.
I need
So-
up
They
my
s-
AC.
They seem very much faster this time round now that they're not doing a story thing, and it goes to hit you again. Oh, that's why I clicked the wrong one. Sorry. No, that is the right one. Does a 22 hit you? Yes, because I
Yes, it
21.
does.
Yes, it does. Okay. You take 12 necrotic damage and you are grappled as this thing jumps on you
Okay.
and tries to hold you, basically. But it's just necrotic damage you're taking at the moment. It wasn't a weapon attack.
Okay.
Um,
So is he physically held then, or was it?
you are grappled, so that means
Oh, has he got his arms around me, or was he doing
Yeah.
it with magic?
he's doing the whole ghost scene with
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like he's he can't now attack with his weapon, but he's like restraining you, but
Okay.
grappling you.
You're going to try
Obviously.
and vomit in your mouth next.
Yeah.
Your speed becomes 0.
Yeah.
The condition
about it, isn't it?
ends. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah. Conditions ends if you break it. So, and this one is going to go for Cadman again because it's pretty much the only one that it can get to, I think, without putting itself into more danger. So yes. 13 doesn't hit, and 18 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Jesus Christ! It's going to try and do the same thing. 19. Does that hit you?
No.
This thing just throws itself at you. It's just going absolutely mental. It seems to be out of its mind, trying to get through this defenses, and you're just like holding it back, like stop hitting yourself. All right, Raphy. No, sorry, not Raphy. I forgot about this, guys. He's gonna go for. He can't get through without getting an attack of opportunity, so he's just gonna go for Raphy because Raphy's there and did damage to him last time. Does a 14 hit, Raphy?
Nope.
24?
Yes.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage and 7 necrotic.
14. Okay.
And it's going to try and grapple you.
Okay. Second.
Oh.
That's opposed athletics, isn't it?
No, I believe you have to get out of it on the wording of this. Yeah. Oh, it's an escape on your turn.
Oh, it's an auto grapple. Crap.
Seems to be.
Okay.
It hits your AC.
Does a 19 hit your AC? Yes.
Yes,
So you are
just.
grappled. You are you are grappled, and you take 19 necrotic damage.
Another 19. Okay. No problem.
And it's just like holding you down. So at the moment, let's just stick a grappled button so I remember. You guys, I'm gonna put this one as grappled. So it's just you and Darrell, I think. And it is your turn, Raphy.
Okay.
Which obviously you can use your action to escape that grapple or
Yeah.
something else.
Just so you know, I made a mistake earlier. I've actually got resistance to poison, so
Okay.
I just put 3 points back from the poison that damage he did to me.
No worries.
Okay. I'm going to ignore this little one. Hit the bigger bad.
Yep. You can do so with advantage.
Yes. With that one. Where is it? It's shift, is it? Yeah.
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 11. Oh wait, hang on.
Against the bigger bad.
Big bad does not hit. I'm
Nope.
afraid.
Okay. I'm going to do that again.
Yep. That does it.
Cool. And then
7.
I'll just do flurry of blows for 2 more.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, so I'll just roll that twice. So
Yeah.
1.
That hits. And that hits. So 9 to it's 20. Yeah. Ooh. It. Oh. Yeah. He's really. Hi Ben. He's real looking not good.
Oh, I've got to put an extra D8 onto that as well.
Okay.
From the enhanced.
Here comes the
arms.
bamboozling.
Here comes the bamboozle.
It's the empowered arms.
The old bamboo. The
There
old
you go.
bamboo. Oh. By a
Jesus.
truly by
Is
a
it a
thread.
1? Is it
It's
a
a 1.
Is it 1 hit point?
It's
there?
1 hit point. I was like, maybe you could do it with a
famous 1
D8.
hit point.
No! No! Fine.
Someone's going to kill steal that.
I predict a Hendrix kill steal here.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Cadman, Baron. Well, yeah, Cadman's going to go first. So let's see. He might be too busy with the one in front of him. Cadman.
Oh, I'm going to smash the one in front of me.
Yeah. It's going to be a Hendrix still. Yeah, that hits. That hits everyone. So that's 11.
Yeah, we'll go for one more.
Yep, that also hits for 12.
Haven't you killed it yet?
I mean, it's getting there. Chipping away.
They're only weak ones.
You're still chipping away the one next to you.
That's a big one, though.
No, this one.
I mean, to be fair,
I haven't hit that one.
I have killed 2. This is my 3rd.
Ooh, get up! Get
With the help
up!
of Baron.
Nobody's counting or anything, but if they
But-
were.
Yeah. You should have put another divine smite in this one.
Yeah, well,
It's
Up to
not
you.
hitting me. It's not that much of a threat.
okay. It's really not. Jesus Christ. Is that your go then, yeah?
Yep.
Baron? Do your thing.
Right, I am going to attack the one in front of me.
Really?
So has the poison
Shocking.
condition gone away?
Yes, after the round.
Okay.
So it seems this thing is now latched itself onto Darrell.
Can I still reach? It's still in the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, mechanically, it's still exactly the same as it is on the board.
Okay.
It's just thematically.
Don't stab through it too far.
Well, I mean, accidents happen.
If you're getting that one, which is going to be real
So,
difficult with
that
advantage.
means I'm now at.
You're going to skewer Darrell.
That means I'm now at advantage, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes, you are
Yes.
advantage.
In that
Rob
one,
Snake Eye's actually funny.
And what is it to get? Is it shift?
Yeah.
Shift. Hold down shift and
hover
then hover
over-
over the button. It should change to a green die with a plus. Wait until it's changed before you click it.
It's not changing.
Sometimes it does that with me, though. To be fair, like I think
Hover
sometimes
over it, then
Yeah,
press.
then press shift.
Okay,
Oh,
that's not working. If I press,
I did shift first and then hovered.
it's not working.
No.
Right, I'm just going to roll it twice.
But hits anyway.
Oh,
So
and
you
now
get
it's working.
now it's working. There you go.
Yes.
You got that
Nice.
nat 20. Jesus Christ! Am I adding all of this?
No,
Yeah.
no. So it's 11 for
Plus
the
8.
for 11 plus
8 points of radiant.
very confusing.
It
No.
is fucking
No.
confusing.
No,
Yeah.
he's right. It is 8. 11
Yeah.
plus 8, 19. Oh, you kill it.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I thought it was 8 plus 6, but it's not. It's. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
I don't understand it.
So you stick your
I
longsword
do.
straight through this thing's back of its head, and it just like slices it off and
Okay, the question is, which
falls
one are you
off
going
of
to go
Darrell's
and
back.
kill steal me?
Well, I mean, who is it more important to kill steal against?
Well,
Um.
definitely the other druid in the group.
Hang on a sec. I'm not actually certain. Oh, I could get there.
Ridiculous. Absolutely
You
ridiculous.
Fucker.
Do it.
Actually,
You
it'll
don't
stop
know
Ben
this well.
from kill stealing.
Yeah. Anything to stop Hendrix getting
Yeah.
the kill.
Oh, well, Hendrix is going to kill still if you don't. So.
I mean,
Raphy's not
to
responsible
be
for looking.
to be fair, I think Beren would go to take out.
The nearest
He's
one, wouldn't
no. There's a leadership figure.
Boss. Yeah.
He would take out the
Okay.
leadership figure. So
that is
I
very
do
true.
actually think it makes sense. So I can move to there without
Yeah.
going through anyone's
Opportunities.
attack of opportunity. So I will then
Darrell, do you want to take an attack of opportunity against Baron?
technically
Okay.
Raphy can as well.
Yeah, so
And this is now just a normal attack.
Fumble.
I can't get to position.
No,
No,
don't
it's-
fumble
it is
because I
with
want it
advantage,
dead
he's
so
still
it doesn't
restrained.
hit me.
It is with advantage.
yeah,
Yeah.
because he's still restrained by the ensnaring strike.
Well, I should not
It's
go
still
first,
not
shouldn't I?
bloody letting.
Are you when you go to hover? Do you hover over the name Stormblade or the little symbol to the left of it?
The symbol to the left.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Here's what happens.
Oh no! I was hovering over the number, the bonus. So I'm hovering in the wrong place probably. Right. So, just for
That kills him.
yeah,
But here's what happens.
he explodes.
He you see the body of this. You swing your what is it? It's a longsword, isn't it?
It's sort of saber actually.
Oh, saber. Apologies. So you swing your saber, and it goes through him. There is some resistance, but not a great deal because of how damaged it is. But the body seems to just crumble to dust. The rest of these bodies are just lifeless corpses on the floor. This turns into like a pile of ash almost immediately before it's even actually reached the floor. The armor clanks and clatters to the ground. The air is full of these spores, and you see like a wisp of this greenish light exit from the corpse as it goes down and suddenly shoot out into the forest faster than you can respond.
Okay.
Something has left this corpse, and
Can
it's
we
gone.
tell what it? Can we make any skill check to
You
work to remember or understand or know or?
yeah,
what it
I'd
might be?
say anyone with a passive perception above 15, which I think is most of you.
Yep.
Is it just you, Raphy?
I've got nothing but
You've got
19.
oh, is it? Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
you had the lowest.
No,
I
mine.
don't know.
I'm up there. My passive perception is 22.
Oh yeah. So I know that like one of you has low wisdom, the rest
Me.
of you are like really high. Oh, there you go. Anybody with a passive perception above 15 can make a religion check to see what happened.
Ooh.
if you
So
wish.
is that 16 and above or 15 and above?
No, 15 and above. So if you hit 15, you're gravy.
Religion, you said.
Religion check. Yep. Nope. Actually, it's very, very fitting. I think Liam, not quite. You see it go, and you're like,
I know that, but I can't But
Yeah, you can't quite remember. In the moment, you're too concentrated on now this phone next to you. Darrell and Raphy. Raphy, you recognize this because you've seen something similar-ish down in Shibalba. This is a soul, and it has exited quite quickly, and it is warped and twisted. It is not a very good-looking soul. Darrell, you also recognize the same thing, but from your perspective, it looks very much like a wisp, like a will-o'-the-wisp, and that's how you come to the conclusion that this thing is a soul, and it has left and zipped away very, very quickly out of this body. So you can gather from that this thing either can come back, or it will need some time. I think your religion is high enough. Both of your religions is high enough to understand that it could potentially regenerate into another body, but it might take some time. So you got a bit of time on that, but it is gone. That's your go, isn't it, Baron?
Well, I was contemplating trying to just throw a shield at the other one to.
I think you've made 2 attacks. Do you have a third attack?
No, I don't have a third attack, but you can.
Okay.
I could make some case for throwing at a massive penalty, sort of a shield with a
bonus action attack.
Bonus action, throw a shield.
Because
improvised weapon.
Okay, so here's
no,
how we're going to do this.
finished.
If you wish to...
No, it's me finished. I'm joking. Baron is not. He is not the kind of person who throws his shield away.
Yeah, I was about to say, very foolish. Hendrix, it is your go, and you have. No, that's a religion check. Never mind.
I'll shoot at this dude next to Raphy.
Go for it. It's actually grappling Raphy at the moment, so.
I mean, I've got a chance of hitting Raphy then, or not?
I'd say with like a nat 1, something might happen. It won't necessarily be damage, maybe, but something might happen.
This is Ben. He's got a high chance of rolling in that one.
This is me homebrewing something on the fly, so I won't make it too. I just like it.
You kill him.
Interesting. Yeah, he's dead. Insta death.
No, throw something at me. Go and throw it at me.
Do it.
Oh, I will.
Go and pick up Baron's shield and take it back to him. Drop it at his feet.
And fetch a pair of slippers.
Is he a retriever?
For God's sake! I mean, it hits, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that a natural?
Sneak attack.
Is that a natural
It's a
20 or a sneak attack?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, hang on.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, wait, it auto works out crit damage. Cool. That's excellent. So, hang on. So
Don't ask me what it all means. But
yeah, that's a lot of numbers. No, I don't.
No,
think.
it's 29 damage. It's down the bottom. It's got the base.
Oh, it's
damage.
totaled it.
No, it's total damage 23.
23 total critical damage 29, so it's 52.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is it? It is. Fuck.
It's
Yeah,
totaled it.
You
Isn't it?
killed it.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Does that count as a kill steal?
That does count as a kill still, I guess. But really far off. Yeah, you. Again, this
Still kill steal for Raphy.
these spectral full hounds at critical just fully come out, rip this thing to shreds. Yeah, go for it.
It's actually
Can
only
I,
20.
can I say that the spectral claws actually shoot towards a rock that's sitting on top of this one and topple the rock over, and the rock just comes down and smashes him to bits.
It would do if we had any other rocks apart from the dolmen that you're on. Yeah, it's
Over
very
the dolmen.
popular. Ian, what were you saying?
It's only. Oh no, he's all of that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I know. I keep I keep thinking, looking at it, going, surely it's not all of that, but it is all of that.
It is, yeah.
It is all
No,
of that.
it's, yeah, it's all ends up. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I'm
he's,
very sad
he's
about it.
critical on a sneak attack. It's going
Sneak
to
On a
attack,
sneak
it's going to
attack,
be.
it's
It's always
gonna
going to be a
be
big
that
number.
high, yeah.
it's always going to be yeah.
Silly number.
Silly number.
Bloody rogues in my pie. Time to kill the rogue. Okay. You actually have another attack.
Oh, do I? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have
okay.
the bonus
Oh,
attack.
then let's see if I can kill still
So
the other one.
it's under bonus attack, so it'll do
Yeah, all
just.
right, you're just taking the piss now.
Well, I'm just saying it's got different.
Your
adds
bonus
to it.
attack is under bonus attack. Just in case you're that stupid.
Other people don't have it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Whereas on
Ben.
the
Can you find
separate
it?
section,
I am.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Bonus attack.
I was trying to get rid of the
He's giving it all out now. He
boxes with
can't
the
bloody find
numbers.
it, can he?
Oh, very nearly another crit, but it rolled over.
So totally another crit. That hits though. It's got to be on this guy anyway. So, but it's no sneak attack. It's just your regular roll. Regular roll. No, that's not right.
That's not right.
It's just the 6.
It's just a 6. Yeah.
It's rolling.
It's 6.
He already rolled
Guess
it.
how much life that this thing had left?
7.
6.
6. And you killed it.
B,
Yes.
I do have a quick question.
You can ask a quick question.
Okay, so because I've got the full astral self up, it gives me, I believe it gives me true sight for a bit.
Yes, it does. Of course it does. Yes.
Yeah. So
Um,
did I notice anything extra?
You're very sparkly. No, I'm joking. I'd say you
No,
see.
sorry, no, it doesn't give me true sight. That's my other thing that gives me
Okay.
true sight. That doesn't give
Okay.
me true sight.
On a
Gotcha.
bamboozle.
In that case, no.
Oh,
You just look really pretty.
Sorry, Beak. Also, from being up high, did he get to see where the soul thing went shooting off towards? Did he get a better vantage from that?
Yes. You now you're up nice and high. You notice that these trees are also very high, but you do see, much more than what people down on the ground currently seeing. You can see that it's gone off towards the east, northeast from where you are.
Okay.
And you can see very far off in the distance, and I mean you're looking at maybe half a day's travel away. Like, it's really far, but this isn't too hilly, this area. It's this whole plain is fairly flat. There is a rise towards the north of you where you can see a tower, the top of a tower, and it's gone northeast, and you could see like darkness, like it's extra shadowy over there, like really Disney ominous,
Okay.
Bad guys.
That's separate to where the tower is.
It's separate to where the tower is. The tower seems to be north. There seems to be northeast from where you are. And then obviously there's all stuff around you. Now we're out of initiative. Is there anything that anybody wants to do? You get your bearings in this place. I'm gonna delete all these guys off of the.
Can I see where the river is? Because we were advised to go near the river, weren't we?
You were.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this a check. So you all take your bearings for the moment, and you look around this clearing. It is well worn down, grass and dirt from footsteps mostly. The trees seem to be thick. You look into the woods and it's dark, even though it's the middle of the day. Very overgrown areas. There seems to be certain paths well worn again by constant footsteps. The paths that they're making, there's a number of them in this area seem to be coming from where that soul zipped off to is one path. There's another path heading northwest. There's not much heading back south from where you are. Not Baron, sorry, Hendrix, whilst you're up high, if you give me a perception check, I can tell you, and if anybody else wants to
Already done a perception check. He's
try,
beaten to it.
there might be a way. Yes, there is.
I'm going to ask Remy to take a bit of a high fly pie up.
Yep.
Up and
Does he give
look for
you
his eyes.
advantage?
That's the question I was going to ask. Do I use my perception check, but he's keen hearing and sight?
I think because you're looking through his eyes.
Yeah. And they're very good eyes, yeah. It gives me advantage on it then.
He definitely gives you advantage because he's your familiar. He can do that.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering whose sight he uses, whose perception. I'm
actually taking control of his body.
That's what I'm thinking. It's your knowing what to look for rather than the actual eyeball itself being really well curved or whatever. So I'm going to say use your perception with advantage.
Okay.
If only whilst you're thinking. If it was just him and you're sending him off with a verbal or psychic instruction to go look for enemies, that would be his perception because you're not looking through his eyes.
Just to sort of refill, I've sort of flick the blood off of Summer's song and stick it back in the staff case, and then brace myself on the staff, and then I'm sort of go vacant for a little while.
Yeah.
As Baron's standing next to me, I'm going to turn to him and say, "Well, there's no undead that I've never seen before. I've seen plenty of undead, and there's not a."
They certainly moved quicker than I would have expected.
No noise either. Very strange.
That thing that zipped off. That was an actual.
I know that. I've seen that
soul,
before. I
like
can't put my finger on it though.
It was a soul. It was a soul. It was a soul trapped in a body or twisted. I don't know. I don't know if it's a will thing or if it's just being forced to do it. But it'll come back. That thing will come back with a new body at some point.
It shot off into a big black cloud towards the northeast, big black swirly thing.
Yeah, as Hendrix says that, Darrell, you hear that through Remy's ears. Even though you're now quite a few feet above him, his hearing quite sharp. You both can see, obviously Hendrix, you're still up quite high, but you've got good eyesight. Darrell, Remy is invaluable in mapping out this area, at least in a sense of rough mapping. It is very overgrown. The trees are clumped together. There are areas where there does seem to be spots of like clearings much further off, dotted around. Again, not much happening to the south of you, just more of the same forest. And very, very distantly, you do see ocean, but like very distantly to the south of you. Like just the horizon of it.
There's no obvious sort of long breaks in the trees. What I could say, well, that could be a river.
So I'm just describing the behind you. Don't go backwards, basically. There's nothing for you there. There's no plot.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah.
Cool.
Right, okay, now.
To the sorry, my direction sense is awful. North, west, and west of you, so that sort of area, you do see probably about an hour or so away from you, obviously you can't see the river, but you can see where the trees don't grow.
Yep.
in a long path, heading north again from its point.
Yep.
There is a mound quite large to the direct north of you, and the beyond that mound that you can see from Remy's eyes, there's another fair bit of travel through dense forest towards the tower. Now, Hendrix, you see the tower, and it is circular and large. It must be quite large because you can see it from where you are, and it must be a day's travel away. But if you were to guess by terms of walking through this woods, if it was flat, you'd get there in a couple of hours, but it's not. It's wooded. This tower, as as Remy sort of settles on a flight path, keeping very still, and you carefully watch it for a moment, you can see that it's very slowly turning. But it is very far off. There is, to the northeast, where this supposed soul zipped off, another clearing, and as Hendrix noted, this cloud seems to be over this area, and it is centered almost perfectly. Again, very Disney villain sort of feel to it. Don't go where the light touches business. You can see just over the tops of some of the trees, barely make out maybe a palisade or palisade, and a slightly ruined part of a tower, another fort. You might think something a little bit different than what's directly north to you, but you were told to follow the river,
Yep.
which is to the northwest of you, and that is kind of all you can see. It is so dense. I know you rolled a nat 20, but that is it's a fair travel away, and you know you would probably need to get moving, and this is likely the place that you would need to come back to as well. Hendrix, as you are limited in your sight as to what you can see in terms of what's further away, you do start seeing more up close the tops at the tops of trees, a flock of blackbirds sort of dipping out of the tree cover and back in again briefly, and they seem to be hopping from rather than flying openly. But they're not too far off, but they're to the east of you at the moment.
So is that a behaviour I've seen in birds before?
I'd say roll me a nature check. I'd say, well, it depends on your nature check. Let's just.
Yeah, I'm not much of a nature boy. I'm more
Hendrix,
I
ornithologist dog.
It's a weird one because it's based off of intelligence, which I'm not 100% sure that's right, but I mean, it's still pretty good. It is behavior you've seen before. It's not unusual for birds, but you do know that it means that they're trying to avoid a predator.
right. A sky-based one, presumably, if they're not taken to the sky.
Yeah,
okay.
A sky-based one.
And these are pretty big birds, are they?
No, they seem to be they're a little bit further off, not too far, obviously, because you can still see them. But they look like flocking birds, so they're probably like
flocking birds.
Flocking birds. They're fucking birds. Probably like sparrows or starlings potentially.
Oh, so pretty small.
Drones.
Yeah. Sort of.
Cameras.
Birds aren't real.
Birds aren't real. They're cameras. Fuck's sake, guys. Yeah. So you see that to your east.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you guys going to do?
One last thing before we move on from here.
Yep.
So other people might have other things. One last thing Baron wants to do. That last one that he dropped, you described it turning to ash and disappearing. Its gear that got left behind, does any of it look to be in good condition and therefore potentially magical, or is it all just decayed old rubbish?
Make me an investigation check.
Investigation. I can't get much better than that, so.
Fair enough. Well, without hitting that
Cheating.
sweet 20.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
You look this guy over, and it.
Well, sorry.
Sorry, you look over the remaining accoutrements of this thing. The dust coming away, literally like ash out of it, just crumbles into this pile. The armor is old, very, very old, but weirdly old in design, still old in actuality, but more in good nick than you would expect it to be. You think back to what was said. In fact, let me just ask Ian, did you explain what Val had said to you to the rest of the group?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so
now I'm worried what I should have said, but yeah.
No, that's absolutely fine. I always forgetting shit as well. You remember what Darrell told you about what Val said, which is there is somewhat of a weird time difference here. Sometimes you are here for it seems to be that between the times that you are able to get in to the bubble realm, between those months, those 3 days on the full moon, or 3 nights I should say, time passes very like maybe 1 or 2 days here, but a month in the mundane realm between those. So perhaps when these guys, whoever they are, wearing this very old, when I mean old, I'm talking Middle Ages armor, probably might be even older, maybe even Iron Age, some of the stuff. You look through, it doesn't look super usable. None of their stuff looks like it's any use to you guys better than what you've already got. In fact, most of it's a lot worse. You know that the way that they were attacking is old style use of military tactics and things like that. They're just, it seems to be that the brunt of their damage seems to be coming from this magic, or this effect of what it is that surrounds them. There's this necrotic energy and things that seems to be coming off them. You do find that in amongst the things, a very crude hammered amulet, a symbol. Doesn't seem to be magic in nature. It's very simple, and it's got a strange symbol on it, which you can attempt to make a.
I'm going to study it, and I'm going to show it to others as well.
Brilliant.
What check do you want?
I think this is going to be a history check. Yes, a history check.
I haven't got a clue what it is.
Yep. Yeah.
Showing it to everyone, though, yeah.
Yes.
I'm showing it to anyone who wants to look.
Anybody that wants to can make me a history check. It's going to be incredibly high, I will say now. Okay. Raphy. Cadman, I think both of you look at this and know that the symbol is Middle Welsh era,
Okay.
Mhm.
but neither of you can really remember what it means or what it's for. But all you think of is that it's something to do with Middle Welsh symbology. It's in that era.
Is it religious in nature? I'm asking that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm also thinking potentially. No, I'm going to keep that as I say, so you can. Yeah, that's a.
I couldn't tell you. Apart from the fact it's like Old Welsh, I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember much Welsh.
Okay. I'm going to put that symbol in a pocket of my coat, but a proper pocket of my coat that stays here, and then I'm going to
Okay.
take the damaged medieval armor that I can probably sell to some form of collector.
Okay. Yeah. Cheeky.
I'm going to put that inside the in a pocket that goes into.
Okie dokie. I'm just. Roll me a d6.
Sorry, is it? Sorry, actually, is it sharp at all? That armor.
Oh, no, nothing that's going to break any pockets. So don't worry about that. This is for something else. So
Okay.
just roll me a straight d6.
Straight d6.
Mhm.
That doesn't feel good.
No. So you get one piece of this armor that is full and complete. That
I'm
you
taking all the
think-
broken bits.
Yeah, you could absolutely do that, but you know that this piece could probably be worth something.
Okay.
So this one piece, you can take all the broken bits that you wish. Obviously, they will be assessed and likely questioned as to where they're from and carbon dated weirdly, maybe. But this one piece that you have, and I'll let you name what it is. It's pristine. It's a perfect. It's a cod piece. No. Veto.
Okay. I shall just.
You can put that in your notes.
Yeah.
That's just,
I shall add that to my gear. Yeah.
Okay. Raphy, you're no longer grappled. Let me take that off you.
Sorry, and I shall. I'm not being highly secret about this. I shall say to everyone, I may know someone who'd be interested in buying some of this.
Okay.
As he stuffs it into his pockets.
Mary Poppins with a tat fetish. Great.
I heard these go really well at those boot fairs nowadays. Take it to a Ren fair. Okay. So you guys take a look around. Is there anything that you wish to do? Do you want to start moving? Do you want to rest? Do you want to...
I'm going to with hit points.
Yep.
These are how do you feel with, are they physical hit points, or is it kind of you don't, I'm just ascertaining, is it worth putting a healing spirit or two down to?
Okay, so obviously hit points will mechanically affect you the same as anything.
Yeah.
As soon as you get attacked, you're going to go down.
Yeah.
If you've got not a lot of hit points, you can mechanically say it's up to you in what it is, whether it's cuts, whether it's broken bones, whether it's a mixture, maybe it's exhaustion, like your
okay.
yeah, so you can describe as you wish what those injuries are, as long as they make thematic sense to what you faced. So it could be that some of you are coughing up still, maybe Beren and Darrell are having a bit of a hard time breathing at the moment. Those spores really got in there. Raphy and Darrell again, bless you, have had scratches and cuts from these undead creatures trying to grapple you. In fact, the only one that's untouched is Hendrix, who's currently sitting smugly on top of a dom.
What are we thinking then, folks? So are we
It
gonna
looks-
head off now, or do you guys need a little bit of healing type rest up?
It looks the
First aid.
worst.
Huh?
It's probably between Darrell and Liam.
I think resting up might be a wise idea. Briefly,
Yeah, it's hit
we
dice.
we don't know what we're going. We don't know what we're going into, and there's been some comments about how dangerous it all is. So I think it would be quite wise to make use of it while we can.
And also we have this time scale that we've got to stick to as well.
Would you want to take a short rest?
Picnic.
Short rest to get a breather, yeah.
Might be an idea to keep an eye on the skies as well. There's the birds seem to be behaving a little bit weird, so don't know if there might be some sort of airborne predator.
Interesting. Yeah, that's worth keeping an eye out for.
Just fabulous. Just what you want. Another.
Something else
This-
hunting you.
This place gets better and better.
Okay. So what was the decision? You're resting, or sorry, I actually missed it.
I think there's a
Want to rest.
short rest was the feeling.
Okay.
I think.
You guys, so a short rest is going to be 45 minutes to an hour, roughly. Obviously, it's not dead on the money. It's just roughly within that time. You can roll your short rests, like on your D&D Beyond sheets. There should be a short
Yeah.
rest button.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can roll as many of those dice as you wish to gain hit points back, etc.
Right. So short rest.
I'll just take that one. I'll just do the one, I think.
No, it's at 3. Is it not? Roll it.
But only more at once.
You can. Right. You can do one dice, see how it is, then do another dice, see how it is, can't you?
Don't know. I didn't think.
Yes, so
well,
you don't have
can, yeah.
you don't have to. Sorry, I'm going to go back. You can. I will let you re-roll once. If you re-roll it into another one, you have to keep it, unfortunately. But yeah, you can roll one, and then see if you're healthy, and then roll another one, see if you're healthy. You don't have to go declare I'm rolling 3, blah blah blah.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, you're resting until you feel better. You don't
10,
just suddenly go, I'm
yeah.
only going to rest for this long, no matter how I feel after it. Well, some people might do that, but
Why does it only do one? I've ticked 3 boxes and it only did one.
You got to roll at each individual time.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Baron, you can sorry, Andy, you can re-roll that one.
Yeah.
2.
I think, however, it's going
Ooh.
to. I'm going to re-roll it
3.
manually because otherwise it's going to account for it on my character sheet as I'm rolling a second one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, you have to manually add the health back.
I believe you do have to manually add it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that went from a 1 to a 10. That was quite good.
Oh, very nice.
That's 12 back.
As I don't need any health, I'm just going to keep an eye out and make sure.
Yep, you can
nothing
do
sneaks up on
something.
us.
In fact, if you're not spending any hit dice, so you're not resting at all, you have the ability to do something. So something more strenuous than just resting, if you wish to.
I can know again.
What can I do?
I can re-roll a 1
Cool.
once, but if I roll a 1 for
For
7
that
dice,
one, so
I can roll
this
it again,
one
yeah.
you can roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for every one you just can't keep rolling that one until you get a different result.
Yeah. So
Ben, is there something that you wanted Hendrix to do specifically?
Um, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I am going to make
That's
sure. I am going to eat whilst I'm doing this as well.
Yep. Raphy
I
takes
suppose I
out
could mark my
a.
territory. That would be helpful.
You want to mark your territory?
Where does
Yeah,
it
fuck it, go for it.
where does it
Fucking
track?
hell again. What is it? Jesus Christ.
Where does it track remaining hit dice?
Actually, are there any
On
scents
your
or
rest
anything?
On your short rest buttons.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Ben?
Are there any scents that I
Yeah,
can?
I was going to say that. Do you want to roll survival for me? And I believe do you have on your racial abilities? Do you have a thing for scent? I'm sure there was something about sense of smell you get
Yeah.
advantage on.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can do a survival with advantage for scent. But it
Not
will only
investigation.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Investigating is an intelligence thing. Survival is wisdom based, which is what you're using, your senses.
Okay.
You son of a bitch. Why? So angry. Okay. Oh my god. You obviously see these tracks and lines, the trampled down pathways and clearings. You could smell these these walking dead people all around. You sniff the air and you sniff around the trees. The trees smell weird. They're not like normal trees. They give you a bit of a creepy feeling. There is something odd about this forest in general. You listen out. You can see this group of birds, or could see them. They're somewhere else at the moment, maybe hidden. But there's normally tracks of other creatures here, like ground creatures, like there should be an ecosystem here of insects, and then larger critters to even larger critters to larger critters until you get to obviously humans. But there isn't here. There's a lot of carrion insects, so things that exclusively feed off of dead matter, but not much else. And there should be for the survival of a forest. And you're like, how is this forest still alive without this ecosystem? You're smelling more than just these undead things as well. You pick up the scent of an old scent of some living people.
Okay. Probably those guys who came here before, the Jacks or whatever.
You can assume that, yeah.
Yeah.
But you've picked up that scent and you could probably follow it, and it seems to be going off one of these worn paths that they've seems to be a regularly like walked path.
Okay. Does it head over to where we think the river
is? Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Or it starts off. It seems to be going a little bit more north, but you know that's where they headed, so that must lead potentially then to the river. Yeah, that's kind of all I can give you at the moment. If I think of anything else, I'll send it to you.
A quick D&D Beyond question.
Yes.
So I clicked out a short rest, and it went and rolled some dice for me in D&D Beyond and added the hit points on. So I've taken off the extra. So I've put myself at the correct amount, but it's not keeping. When I've then got back into short rest, it's not marked that I used 3 hit die.
Did you?
You have to manually tick off the boxes.
To click the box off, hit the
And
thing
then
that says
hit the
confirm
take
short rest, and
Yeah.
then it turns green and it timers you down. If you don't click it a second time,
It doesn't do it.
it doesn't
apply.
confirm that you've taken a short rest.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's weird.
Right. So I've done that wrong as well. Then.
Yeah.
No worries.
So ignore the roll. I'll take that tick out of there.
Yeah, because if you tick off the boxes, it doesn't do anything other than tick off the boxes.
Yeah.
So I don't even know why they've got it on there. You know.
So yeah, now I go back into short rest and it's marked. Okay, thanks for explaining that, Tom.
Yeah.
And obviously that should also, for anybody that gets stuff back on a short rest, I don't think any of you do.
Oh, I've got
yeah,
several
I-
short rest ones.
I do.
Oh, do you? Okay.
From
Yes, monks.
key points,
Monks
don't
do
we?
Yeah,
get.
you got
short
masses, haven't you?
Yeah,
key points, I think it is.
Yeah.
I
which
think I
is
get
important.
spell slots back here to a level. Don't I?
Yeah, you'll get something an amount equal to your level. So you should.
So which
I've only
direction
used
should?
cantrips so far.
So which direction should we be going?
West is west. We believe is the river. North is the tower, and northwest is that black cloud.
Well,
no,
west-
northeast is the black
Say-
cloud. Northwest
northeast
is
is
the town.
Okay.
I think we want
So
the.
the jacks set off north, but we know that they hit the river. So either there's a good path that way, or they just didn't know which way they were heading.
I think if the river's west of us, we want to get to the river as soon as possible, don't we?
River's
Yeah.
northwest.
Northwest. yeah.
Northwest. So yeah, river's northwest. Tower is north. Black
Right.
cloud is northeast.
Is there a footpath that heads northwest?
So there is a. I'm gonna just draw in here. There's a path here.
One second.
Can you see
Zoom
that?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a. I'm gonna say there's a werewolf path here. Sorry. There's also a
werewolf
path.
path.
Yeah, a well-worn. It sounded like werewolf path.
A werewolf
She
path.
she said werewolf path.
You said werewolf path. Yeah, I thought you did.
I meant well worn. So the and there is. I'm gonna say just because there's some going south as well, but they're not as worn. And I'm gonna say there's one here as well, just because. So you know, from being able to see above the trees, that this path would be the one to take you the fastest to the river. The jacks seem to have gone on this one. So you could either follow where the jacks went or follow your own one.
Well, the Jack's got absolutely kippered, so
Yeah.
Let's not go that way.
I think
Yeah.
I think
I
this
don't
is.
think we should be going. I don't think we should be
Hey.
following the jacks.
They probably didn't have a Remy either, so
They didn't have a Remy.
So, I've got an interest in the in that black cloud, but that's personal interest. So,
I think we should stick on task because we're
Stick to the
probably
job.
all going to die anyway, so we may as well.
I think
I will.
Raphy.
listen, if that's what we face as soon as we step through, I don't know what we're going to face
It's not
further.
looking
up
good,
there.
is it?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
geez,
It's
that's too bad.
Well,
Oh, listen, just because you did some uber smashy hits with your tackle
No, I'm
box,
talking about they weren't that strong. Those things, they stunk a little bit, but they weren't that bad either.
right.
they were bad enough, but I think we just need to play a bit more to our strengths.
Hendrix, are you still on top of the stone?
I can't know because you said I'm going around sniffing all the trees and stuff. aren't I?
Yes, you are. That's very true.
mark his
Uh,
territory.
That's right.
Remy.
Remy. Darrell, are you still in Remy? Or you come down?
No,
Okay,
no.
cool. No worries.
Raphy, I think if you have a personal interest in the storm, the black cloud, I think we should start with the reason we're here, and then if
Yeah.
we have time, investigate that.
Let's do the job we're here for, and then in a month's time, I'll see if I can come back.
Mhm.
Yeah, because as soon as we step out, we can't step back through here.
But
So let's
just
do the
remember
job
though,
first.
I think you said that one that mote of light that fled to the
Yeah.
north, that may be back in a month's time.
Yeah, but we're here to do a job, and
There's probably a load more of them up in that cloud.
yeah,
And the last thing is
Oh, waiting to kill us.
Cadman.
yeah.
Cadman, are you going to, now we're here where the days is not relevant, are you going to show us your true form?
Oh my god. He doesn't want to do that now, does he?
It's personal, but I can always drop it. I'm
That's
just
just,
not used to.
I'm sorry for that.
Close
If you regard that as personal, I just I'm interested to see what you really look like.
Is that your true form?
This is my true form, yes.
Okay. I'll lower it. I'll drop the disguise.
so the disguise melts away as wisps of magic reveal someone much more terrifying than just your average human. A rather stony, grotesque face, tusks, horns. I believe you've got horns, haven't you?
Yeah, I think they've got horns on me.
It looks more like
living
bat-like
stone.
ears in the picture.
Oh, well, there you go. It could be. Well, I'm going to say he has horns because it's cool. Pointed ears. All seems to be stone, but obviously it's a
How
weird
big-
effect seeing it move.
How physically tall is Cadman?
So my disguise is usually about 6 foot. I'm more 7.
Okay. And what are you carrying as a weapon? Is it a morning star or something?
Yes, I have a morning star and a shield, a wooden shield.
Okay.
A very Celtic design.
I
The,
knew you smelt really stony.
It's got moss growing on him. Notably, he also has a pair of wings that are currently furled against his back. And if anybody's seen the Disney series Gargoyles, where they keep their wings clasped in front of them by these two claw pieces that come out of the protruding arms of the wings, and they clasp like this to create almost like a cape.
Okay.
Cool.
No, I haven't seen that. That means nothing.
I haven't, but I get the description.
It's a really cool show. You should definitely watch it.
Yeah.
And it's on Amazon
Very
Prime.
nice,
So yes,
Should we head northwest then?
Why not? One way is as good as any to kill us.
Yeah. Let's not go the way that the Jacks went, though.
Yeah.
Berens, what's your passive perception?
Beren,
Beren,
22, I think.
22. Has anybody else got 22 or higher?
No.
19.
As
22.
yours is 22. I knew somebody else was ridiculously high as
Sorry,
well.
was that Hendrix?
Yeah. Both of you, I think Hendrix, because you're quite low to the ground at the moment, it's more of a hearing thing. You suddenly look, perk up and look towards the northeast. Beren, something tingles on the back of your neck and makes you think to turn around. And as you turn to look where you know that black storm cloud is, you see it's starting to become wider, and just at the edge of your vision you see a large figure, cloudy grey, flapping on giant wings, slowly coming your way.
Time to go.
Something has come to hunt us. Can I suggest we're not here anymore?
Makes sense to me.
Choose a path.
Are we going on the? We're going on this
Yes,
one. That
this
you
one.
said the Ruby
Yeah.
Jacks didn't go on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Is anyone proposing to scout ahead?
I can if you like.
All right.
Yeah. You seem to be more adept at fieldcraft than most of us.
You all very
No,
quickly
I'm not.
gather yourselves together.
Okay.
You know that this thing is it's quite far off, but something has alerted it to your presence and it is coming to scope it out. You think you maybe have 20 minutes before it gets to you?
It's 20 minutes to be further away from here.
Exactly.
You guys wait here for 20 minutes. I'll go off and scout. I'll be right back.
He lied.
He lied.
Okay. Is anybody helping Liam, or Liam? Do you have advantage on
I can go
survival
with.
anyway?
I have advantage, or it's forest, isn't it? So I've got advantage.
Yes, you've
in
got
forest.
advantage anyway. But yeah, for thematics, Hendrik, if you want to take Hendrix with you as well,
Yeah.
you're both very
I
good
like
at that sort of thing.
Hendrix.
Yeah. So you both start heading up at the front of this group of people.
Can I do the telepathy thing then with
Yep.
with people so we can communicate between the two groups?
Yeah,
just about
absolutely.
to suggest that actually.
How does that feel? Like, how does that work for Hendrix? How are you activating this power?
I think there's always this kind of fuzzy little pressure of sort of kind of minds that are around him. And most of the time he just kind of blots it out like a smell that's not really he's not concentrating on. It's always there, but it's not something that he focuses on. And he just kind of makes it more prominent and says, right, I've now got that kind of locked in my brain. I can hold this many in my brain at once.
Yeah. So choose who you wish.
Okay. I've forgotten. I think it's everyone but one, wasn't it? I could manage.
Yes.
I think Bevan put his hand up to not be included.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to keep him
Yep.
in the loop using Summer.
Yeah.
Righto.
So you'll feel this weird pressure. And do you think that it's like words in their heads, like you're talking to them, or is it more like images and scents and things like that? How do you think this works?
I think there can be words. Yeah, it's probably like a bit of a stream of consciousness of Hendrix, which probably are not not the funnest thing to have in your brain.
Darrell, this isn't so unusual for you because you've had a very similar-ish experience from Summer. Though she doesn't tend to show you like images that she's seeing, because obviously she can't, but she is aware in her own way. You get this feeling and you start to realize that there's almost like a distinct taste to different psychic energies, and his presence is it smells like a dog. It's very distinctly Hendrix.
I think it is, but you get maybe the occasional bit of panting and some smells and the doggy excitement occasionally, but also there's kind of a slight dark edge just on the very end, very end. It's like if you spend too long delving into it, there's a little bit of darkness there.
As if you would perhaps lose yourself into this wild mentality. So it is a strange feeling for you all, obviously, except Beren, who is not experiencing this currently.
Yep, correct.
You all set off, trying to keep a brisk pace. Liam, can you make me a survival check with advantage, please?
No, it's not advantage actually. Natural explorer, you don't get advantage. You get double proficiencies.
Oh, okay. Well, roll with advantage anyway, because you've got Hendrix with you, which has already been established.
Isn't he more of a hindrance than a help, though?
Well, it depends. Ben, are you actually helping, or?
No, I'm helping. Of course, I'm helping.
Of course, I'm helping.
I'm man's best friend, and Liam as well.
True.
And Liam as well.
I think there's only one man amongst you, isn't there? Oh no, wait, there's two technically.
No, there's probably none.
Probably none. No. 22, perfect. I believe your ranger ability also allows you to move unimpeded through difficult terrain, doesn't it?
Difficult terrain doesn't slow.
Yeah.
The whole group's travel.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So Liam does set off out into this forest, and you all know that you would quickly become lost here. It is very much same tree after same tree after same tree. Even you, Hendrix, are having a real hard time distinguishing any particular now that you've not gone the route of the Ruby Jacks, there is no particular scent here to pick up on. You do catch the odd whiff of the undead as other paths maybe cross into this one, or the undead that have travelled along this path perhaps a little while ago still lingers, but it's all very much of the same.
Is Hendrix doing the typical dog thing of peeing up every tree you walk past?
You are going to have to travel at quite a pace to if you are trying to keep out of the way of this.
And also, you want to
creature.
go at a fair pace because we know we're on a time scale.
Yeah.
And we've just
Already
taken a rest
wasted
as
time.
well.
You do get to a point where you can hear this flapping of a giant creature. You can't, it doesn't, because the forest is so dense here, it is both helping and hindering you. You can't see what it is, but
it
if
can't
you
see us.
it can't see you. Well, I will have you all make a stealth check if that is what you wish to do. But it's all with I'm going to keep it as a straight stealth check. Just roll it straight. It'll just be the DC's lower because of where you are currently. Oh. Cool. It's a
That's the
group
go-
thing. Let's see.
Or-
Oh, then again.
I've got another 4 on. So mine's 15.
Yours 15. Okay.
Is there any way to help people be a bit quieter?
No, because you're obviously everybody is, unless you've got some way of doing it with the magical effect, or
Has anyone got past without a trace?
Is that a fire spell? No.
is that a fire spell? Don't have it. Not
Well,
fire.
Well, the fire
wearing
would
heavy
hide
armour.
any traces.
I've got past without trace.
Mm.
Do you wish to use that?
What's it do?
Plus
Gives
10
every-
to everybody's
plus
stealth.
10 to everyone's stealth.
Must
Stealth.
you and your companion. Yeah. I'll chat that in.
Aaron, do you wear heavy armour?
I don't. No, I've not got an armor check penalty from that. I don't believe.
That's all right then.
I'm just checking.
The right, all we have to do is cover Raphy. Depending.
So
My armor protects like a breastplate, so I think that
yeah,
is no
you don't
armor
have.
check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
breastplate is not a. I think we chose that specifically so you didn't get the disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You
So that means Raphy is the lowest at 15. Oh, he rolled a natural 1. Okay, great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I rolled that one. And that one's a nat one.
Yeah,
but it is a group
Like he
check,
stubbed his toe.
which obviously with the thingy, you feel this presence and the powerful beating of wings. This thing is truly huge. You think just from the way that the wind is moving around the trees as you will duck and hide behind cover in these roots and overgrown pieces of bush, you will manage to hide yourself away. About Raphy, as you go to hide in the undergrowth, even further out of sight from the trees, you do let out a yelp as you take some damage from some thorns as it catches your leg. You take 4 points of piercing damage, and you let out this small yelp, which this thing, as it seems to be like gliding past you, seems to become then directly over your head. Its powerful wings are beating the tops of the trees to the side wildly, so it's moving, so you're catching glimpses of this shadowy, smoky cloud bird.
Okay.
It looks like a giant crow,
Okay.
but it is, yeah, go on.
Is it a spirit of some sort? with what I know.
Have you got any senses that would allow you to tell that? Or
Do you know
if
what?
not,
I'll
roll.
I'll pull
Yeah,
the
I
eye up.
was about to raise about divines as well.
I'll pull the eye up and use my true sight thing.
Okay, so you take the hag's eye out.
Yeah.
And you look through it. Who's using divine sense now? Is it by paladins?
I mean, I don't. We wouldn't discuss it in a coordinated fashion. So
Do it.
both do it. It's only 60 feet.
It's only 60 feet.
Mine's 120.
So I'm not sure if it comes. Does it come within 60 feet?
It's a little bit higher than 60 feet because
Okay,
of the
so I will
trees are
save it
about
then.
60 feet.
I will save it then.
50 foot. Yeah,
Did
it's.
Infernal Sight do anything as well? Sorry.
What does Infernal Sight do?
He sees like a
See
devil.
everything magical, like whether it even if it's magical darkened and things.
Oh, that's the magical darkness one, yeah. No, because it's not darkness. It's I mean, you just see regularly in darkness, even if it's magical.
So my true sight goes out to 120 feet.
Yeah. So as you put this thing to your eye, and as in fact, I'll get you to make a perception check just because of the shifting trees.
You know, it's 11 o'clock. I didn't know if you want to leave it on a.
Yes, I will leave it on the
intense cliffhanger.
description. I will. Oh, buddy, that is so many nat ones for you. I'm so sorry.
Everybody else gets nat 20s. I get nat 1.
I didn't get.
Do you know what?
Nat 20.
On a nat 1, you see exactly what it is, and I'm going to make you do a wisdom saving check.
Oh,
Sure.
Next time.
Oh,
It
Find out
ugly.
after the break.
Okay.
This thing coming. Okay. The Ruby Jacks didn't mention a bird as a note. Thank you very much for joining us for episode 8, and we hope to see you back here hopefully next week. Join us then.
Depending on our erratic schedule. Okay.
Yes. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.